The top-down deadlift setup. So the important thing here is to make sure that we've got our back locked in the position that it needs to be in, and that we're doing all the movement through our posterior chain. So what that comes down to is the one joint rule, right? So the one joint is right here in the hip. Now it is impossible to get full flexion of the hip without falling forward, because your weight will come forward. So you do need to bend the knees to kind of counterbalance. In other words, pushing your hips back. But what we don't want happening is anything in the back moving, right? So when we're going to step up to the bar, set your feet where they're supposed to be, right? You see shoelaces on both sides of the bar. Hand right in the small of the back. There's a natural curve there. You need to keep that natural curve. The goal here now is to load the hamstrings as we go down to the bar without changing this. So I'm just going to start reaching down to the bar, and again, I'm trying to feel the tightness in the hamstrings. If I feel my back do anything at all, I have to reset and start over. So one hand in the back, I'm going to hinge down, bend the knees to get to the bar. Okay, now I can get to the bar. I'm going to grab the bar with both hands. So my back is right where I need my back to be. I don't want any of that to change. So now from this position, what I'm trying to do is increase the tension in the hamstrings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pulling and just feel how tight I can get those. It's like more tight, more tight, more tight. I feel like they're about to rip, and then the bar will start to float off the ground. The instant that bar floats, you stand up. So again, standing up, natural. Hand in the small of the back, slight bend to the knees. The hips are going to go back. I'm going to get as much flexion as I can. My hamstrings are already tight. I'm reaching down to the bar. My back hasn't changed position. Now I load the hamstrings and stand up. That is the proper setup for a deadlift. That's going to ensure that your back is locked in the right position. Again, we're not ripping the bar off the ground. You're squeezing it up and making sure that all the pieces are locked right tight where they need to be, and that the muscles we're trying to work are the ones that are being engaged.